Said, friend, you know I love this city, but sometimes you have to excuse me. I let myself get lost up in my mind, and I go to my countryside, take some time, remember the night, sitting by the fire, leaning back, watching the red sky sunset. Let the
Welcome to Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. Is my mic on?
Yeah.
All right, today you can hear the bells behind us. Where are we at?
Jim Thorpe PA.
Jim Thorpe PA. Man, there is so much to do here. We're going to give you a complete tour of Jim Thorpe, and I can't wait to show you some of these highlights, right?
Yeah.
Let's just get right into this tour. There's where you get the train ride tickets, right here. All right, this is one of the things you got to do in Jim Thorpe. You got to get on the train. Takes you through the valleys and along the water. Look at this. On look for the maps through town. You'll see all the highlights that I'm hoping to show you in this video. All right, we're in downtown Jim Thorpe here. Walking up to the coffee shop. All right, here it is. This is called the Inn at Jim Thorpe. If you get the chance to stay here, do it. Because they say it's one of the most haunted inns in Pennsylvania. I would have loved to stay there last night, but time constraints. All right, this is what Jim Thorpe looks like early in the morning. We're looking for a place called Muglet's. It's a coffee shop up here. There's Somerset letterpress, but look at these buildings. Make sure you're looking up because these are from the 1800s. Beautiful homes. This is where you know you're at the coffee place. Look for the Harry Potter looking stuff. Here it is. This is called Muglet's. This is the Harry Potter themed coffee shop. And if you could smell it in here, it smells incredible. I'm smelling a great cup of coffee, but look at the theme in here. It's very Harry Potter-ish. And look at this coffee menu. Coffees, lattes, all kinds of things. I see teas up there. It's definitely a unique shop. All kinds of art too. All right, my wife got her coffee. What you get?
It's called a Phoenix. It's
A what?
dark chocolate and cayenne pepper.
Ew,
my
that's
God, it's
disgusting. And definitely look up in Jim Thorpe at some of the architecture. There's Curiosity's Coffee and Ice House. Ah, what a beautiful little town. Jim Thorpe. There's Wild Elder Wine and Cider Tasting Room. We might have to go in there a little bit later, but we got a train to catch. There's the donut shop. All right, this is called, I don't know, Donard's Donuts? Let's check this out inside. Donard's. Look at all these donuts in here. It smells fabulous. There's the old church in downtown Jim Thorpe. All right, here it is. Hotel Switzerland. Look at this building. All right, here it is. Historic Race Street. It's up this way by the church. Do you see how narrow this road is? The Mount Chunk train station in Jim Thorpe.
Terrace Gardens earned it the nickname the Switzerland of America, and later the gateway to the Poconos.
Here we go. We're on what is it? The Lehigh Valley train?
Lehigh Gorge Scenic Railway.
Lehigh Valley.
Lehigh Gorge
Lehigh Gorge Scenic Railway.
Very good.
In 1827, the Lehigh Coal and Navigation Company constructed the Switchback Railroad. a 9-mile gravity railroad that transported coal from Summitville down to Mock Chunk, where it was transferred to the Lehigh Canal and sent to Philadelphia, New York, and beyond. The switchback served in this capacity until the early 1870s. It was then transformed into a popular scenic railway, bringing thousands of visitors to the area to enjoy a ride on what was an early inspiration for the modern-day roller coaster. In the late 1870s, Mock Chunk was home to the Molly Maguire, a secret Irish organization who were accused of several murders of coal industry bosses in their quest for fair labor. On June 21st, 1877, the day of the rope, 4 of the Mollies were hanged in the Clark County Prison, known today as the Old Jail Museum. In 1954, the towns of Mock Chunk and East Mock Chunk merged to create the borough of Jim Thorpe. After Jim Thorpe's widow approached the towns looking for a final resting place for her husband. In an agreement between the family and the 2 towns was finalized in May of that year, the site of the Olympians' final resting place began.
All right, there's my buddy Tracy. He wants to drive this trolley. But look, right next to the train station, they got trolley tours through town. Jim Thorpe trolley tours. Oh, and right next to the train station, they got all kinds of food places here. Here's chicken tenders, pierogies, a pickle on a stick, kielbasa hot dog, and OMG, is that a bakery? It sure is. Oh my goodness. Now I'm hungry. Look at all these pastries along here. All the way down from coffee cakes to donuts. OMG. All right, I could not resist this. Look at that pulled pork here at the train station. And she got what? Coleslaw on there?
Pork with coleslaw on it.
The pork's amazing. I already got a free sample. All right, this is the Pocono Biking Company. One thing that's cool here, they will take you up on a bus and take you on a bike down through. But look, they also got whitewater rafting here in Jim Thorpe. Bike or water, take your pick. Right there's the bus to pick up the bikes. We continue on. Oh, and they decorate this town. We're close to Halloween when we're here, but look at all the mums, the flowers. Up here's a restaurant. This place is so cool. Oh, and they got plenty of shopping here in Jim Thorpe. All right, this is the Emporium. It is another landmark that you gotta see in Jim Thorpe. For the architecture, here's a cool little antique store my wife wants to check out. What a beautiful little town through here. We're heading up Broadway, I think it is. All right, when you get to one of the top of the hills and you find this right down there, we're looking down Broadway. But right here, where this Renault service center is, and these old cars, this is the start of Ray Street, a very famous street in Jim Thorpe. Look at these old cars. Ford Model T, another one. Man, 1912 Ford Model T. Beautiful. There's the Mount Chunk Opera House, another famous attraction here in Jim Thorpe. All right, here is the Marion Hose Bar. This is like an old firehouse that was converted to a restaurant. Right here, this looks really cool. It's not open yet. There's an old church, First Presbyterian. All right, we keep going and we're going. Again, to get here from the train station, you're only talking about a half a mile to get up to the to the jail here, which is where we're headed. But it's a beautiful, nice, smooth walk. Oh, look at this. These people are decorated for Halloween, aren't they? Look at this place right on the main road. All right, there it is. You can see it right about there is the steeple to that jail that we're trying to get to. It's a famous landmark here in Jim Thorpe, and we're hoping to show you what's inside. All right, right here it is. This is what we walked up here for, this jail. You can see these people waiting in line already to go through this jail. We gotta get in line. All right, a tip, if this jail is open and you're here, make sure you're getting early because I understand they sell out fast here. Look at that house right across the street. All right, look at this. We're almost at the gates of the jail.
You just get 4 now. We'll be good.
John Bowman, Klepper, Carpine County Prison. All right, we're almost at the front entrance. I hope we can get out of this place.
Some inmates.
This is some of the original doors in here. There's the prison coming down from the top of the street. Make sure you're going in there. I couldn't take any video in here, but I'm going to show you some pictures and show you what it's like. There were people that were hung in here. I think there's like 28 different cells, and they got solitary confinement. You get to go in that. You get to go in some of the cells, as you'll see. I thought it was a highlight in Jim Thorpe. It's called just the old jail. All right, do you see this? This is Alice in Wonderland escape room themed in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. This looks awesome, right? Look at this place. It's the one across from the jail. You can actually stay here. It looks like a castle. Insane. And the homes in Jim Thorpe are just beautiful what they do. They're just fix them up and they put these benches out to let you know you're invited to have a seat. And I don't know if you can look way up top there. There's a house on top of a house on top of a house up that mountain. And right here is the oldest house in Jim Thorpe, 1844. And here's the Malt Chunk Museum. All right next to this church. This is the place I was telling you about. It's the Hose Bar. There's historic Ray Street. This way. All right, when you get back from the prison, the jail will say, you gotta go down Ray Street, which is over this way. Here's these cars I showed you. We're just starting out on Ray Street. You're gonna see when we get down around this corner. There are tons of restaurants and shops. Something smells good. All right, this place is highly rated on Travelocity. Stone Row Pub and Eatery. There's the Country Cottage Gift and Decor, home of the Blue Ribbon Pickle. What is that? All right, and we come to the end of Ray Street, back to where the train is. There's more shops, cocktail and lounge. Oh, and they got a Mountain Chunk 5 and 10 here. Oh, look at this, a nice little souvenir shop right off of Broadway. My wife's in here somewhere. I don't know where she got to. Oh, and you can even ride one of these, a horse and buggy, through town. All right, when you're in Jim Thorpe, you gotta go to Wood's Ice Cream. It's right next to the train station. It is highly rated. Oh, these people can't be wrong, right? Look at this. All right, here it is. This is called 100 Mile View. It's only about, I think it said a 9-minute drive from downtown Jim Thorpe, but you literally can see. I think it's more than 100 miles. It's pretty big. And I hear the train pulling out. Dang. And there's all the highlights of everything you can see up here.
Let those bears